I know it's a cliche question, but I'll ask it anyways. What's the message heading into this game?
I want to know, right? Got to win every day, right? And we're just focused on this game only. Obviously, we got to win this game to get to our ultimate goal, right? Giving us a chance give us our chance to play for a Grey Cup. So, guys are excited. Look forward to going on the road. It's going to be a tough place to play, and it's great energy.
When you look back, how important was it to get out to the slow start but be able to recover from that? You know, I don't think you expect to do it the way that you did, but how important was it?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we had our first drive, we're 2 and out, right? I thought we had a good job on first down, and then we get stuck on 2nd and 4. But I felt confident in what we were doing, how we were going to scheme those guys up. So we did a great job of hitting the home runs, right? That was a big plays. You know, we had 3 plays in that second quarter with 2 touchdowns, right? So that was a big. I guess it was a good challenge for us offensively to have to put the ball in the air to get back in the game.
It must be a nice predicament to have right now, but you played this team 5 weeks ago and you ran at will against them. Now the passing game seems to be going great as well. Does that present a kind of problem when you're trying to figure out what to do because you're doing both so well? Yeah,
well, we want to do both well, right? So we want to be balanced. We got to establish the run. We got to stay out of 2nd and long. That's when they're getting in all their different pressures, and they're going to give us some fits there. So we got to be in that 2nd and manageable throughout the game, and we got to be ready to throw some hots, maybe mixing some bomber protection, make sure we can pick up all their blitzes.
Did it feel like a good defensive performance for you guys? Coming away from it felt like that to me. And then you look at the numbers and you see what Drew Brown put up, and just the time of possession, things like that. Like, can it still be a good defensive game?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we didn't find out that they weren't dressing tailback till the day before, right? So that's tough to put a plan in when you already got it in, right? So that caught us a little bit off guard on defense. So once we knew that, we knew they were going to throw the ball a lot, do some bomber, free release the back. So I thought we kept it in front of us for the most part, but we got to be improved there in our cover units.
Can you expect something similar with Montreal, just the way that they use Fletcher?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to bomber and free release him, right? They'll still get their 6-man protection with him coming out of the backfield. He's done a good job all season, right? And he's a good running back, too. He can stick it in there between the tackles. So they're going to try to get him established. They run the offense through him.
What allowed you to trust Jake Herslow as much as you have to put him into a playoff game? I mean, you used him the week before in the finale as well, but those were his first 2 games, right?
Yeah, no doubt. So we wanted to get Jake some playing time in the last game, obviously having everything clinched. We want to get him on earlier, just we haven't been able to get it done. So there was a great opportunity to put him on last week. Felt comfortable our offense would still roll without Coxie being in there. There are 2 different skill sets. We'll see if we get them both dressed this week.
When you go back to your days in Calgary, when did Wynton McManis first kind of pop out to you?
Yeah, right away. I know Wynton, his first year, was playing good football, then he hurt his knee, and then we thought his season was over, and he ended up battling through it. So, you could tell he's a football player. Didn't know he'd actually get to this stage, right? I mean, I think he's one of the best backers in the league, go along with Montreal's linebackers. So, the one thing, his leadership is infectious, and then those guys really count on him in the locker room with his leadership.
What do you think's allowed him to kind of take off the way that he has in Toronto?
Hard worker, right? He's got his in-laws are here, right, with his wife, so they got the whole family here. His parents come in town. They were at the last game, so I think he's in comfort level here. Really feels good as far as what we're asking him to do, but also he's a guy that fires up everybody else and I guess elevates everybody else's game as well.
Let me ask you one about Herzl as well, because he's barely 6 feet. He's like a 4'5" guy. Didn't put up big numbers in college. What is it about him that he's been able to play so well, given the opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, he can fly. His I guess first 8 weeks here with us on practice routes, he's making some plays. So we had good trust in him. Drew had him in Saskatchewan last year, so Drew brought him up to us. We got him in here mid-season, and he proved Drew right, making plays. He got a bigger catch radius than you think for how small he is. He can go up and sky and get it, but he's got long arms too. So he's made some big 50-50 catches in practice.
Does he remind you of anybody in CFL?
I can't, put a name to it. I think he's got a different skill set. He can be a ball in hand guy. He can be a speed sweep guy, and he also can be a one-on-one type of player. So, his speed is second to none.
Okay, when it worked out last week, the interception, and then you decide to lateral it. Why?
Just trying to make a play for the team. Any chance we kind of get, if it's the right time, right decision, let's just make a play.
Mm-hmm. Did you not think that's a little dangerous, or was that just instinctive that, okay, let's make a play here?
Yeah, scared money don't make any money.
When you look at Montreal's offense, what do you see that you think has to be the thing you focus on first?
Stopping the run first. That's always the main thing that we do as a defense, stop the run. Let's try to make teams one-dimensional. They got a great run game, and, Cody's mobile with his legs as well. So, we've got to play good, sound defense.
How much of a concern is Cody getting outside the pocket?
Like I said, he's a mobile quarterback. He can hurt you with his legs, just in times where they need a first down and things like that. So, linebackers got to be ready to come down and make plays, and DBs got to be ready to tackle.
Can you have a good defensive game, or can you consider Saturday's game a good one, given the numbers that Drew Brown put up in the offense in Ottawa?
Yeah. Defense is one of those things to where, it's a great defensive game if you could find a way to get off the field and find a way to win the game. And I feel like in times like that, when it comes down to it, teams going to make plays, they get paid as well. And, just for us, if we need to get off the field, if we need a stop in these big moments, that's what we do.
What was your comfort level at halftime? It was a weird half in a lot of ways.
Never comfortable. We never were complacent, no matter what the score is. If we're up, if we're down, we know it's going to be a four-quarter game, especially in these playoffs. So we just try to keep everybody level and let's go out and finish.
You talked to one of our writers last week about mind games with quarterbacks and just kind of like locking in with eyes with them and just kind of having some control over them. Have you been able to do that with Cody this year?
It's been a good fight. We haven't had too many. Well, we have had some, but like I said, it's the same thing. Just try to get in the head, just try to get in as much as I can. He's a seasoned quarterback, so it's not as easy. He does a good job of keeping his head level and things like that. But it doesn't hurt to try.
Team's really good at playing with the lead because you got such a good ground game. You were behind after a quarter. You're behind at halftime. How important is it getting through that to know if you do happen to fall down on Saturday a little bit that you can come back?
It's a game, man. It's a four-quarter game. It's a long game, as I always say. And, so no matter what happens, man, we stay level. We never get too high. We never get too low. We have a job as a defense and as a team to go out and execute no matter the situation.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. See you there.